Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 797. Woo! I am your host, Matrix 212, and I'm with Billy. Oh, I'm not Billy. Excuse me. Billy's not coming in tonight. He just sent me a text. Sorry, Billy. I'm with Chris. What's up, Chris?
Well, there you go. Now he's imagining people on the cast.
No, you know what it is? They have that new Facebook Messenger that if you hit the button while you're on the Google Hangout, you have a little icon of like the person's face sending a message to you. It's like a new wave. So Billy just popped up on my screen, like where your faces are. And he says, "Hey, I can't tonight." So I'm like, all right. So what's up, Gloria?
Hello.
What's up, Scott?
Good evening.
Greetings.
So I was thinking about this whole companion controversy, right? And I know that they're really early in the gate announcing, maybe this girl is or whatever. Why don't they just make Fox's the companion from, that episode, The Singer? I mean, she could be a companion for like 4 episodes or something. I mean, why not? It would be a nice combination.
Or Psy.
You with this sigh again.
I can't help it, I love Psy.
People that will never be a companion ever is what Gloria wants.
Though, and he's like got more than just one dimension because I'm not saying all companions do. I'm just saying that
you need to stop looking at people's dimensions. That's what you need to stop.
I just mean that he has that, like, the quality about him that he could be a criminal, but then he also has that vulnerability of the friendliness that he had, that he cared about his family, loved his family, and he was upset he couldn't remember them, and that he wanted to Claras. So that, like, little quality about the character side really made me like that character a lot.
And he's also from an episode that I really didn't like, so it's like, alright.
That's right. How was the gal from Shape Shift from the Time Heist?
What's that, Scott?
The gal from the Time Heist from Shape Shift.
Yeah.
She would be an interesting companion.
No, Gloria don't want her a companion. She wants the side guy.
No, both.
Oh, because he's half.
What's up, Ray?
That's why I just went and go drink.
Right. Okay, so again, why don't Capaldi just be Fox's? Because Billy Piper used to be a singer too.
Yeah.
So what would be the big deal? Like, she could just be in a couple episodes. He could pick her up on. He could be going on another train. She could be singing. He's like, hey,
Yeah.
Very easy. Doesn't have to be.
Courtney?
I'm choosing you because you're this and you're that. Hey, you just want to be my companion, whatever. Just throw it to the wind. And he chooses right.
Yeah, they'd be random enough.
No too much pressure. No trying to figure out how she comes into be. He's just chilling, and that's it.
Actually, I'd be kind of annoyed with Courtney because she was kind of, she was okay, but she was kind of annoying. Like throw it up and
I have something I have to pose a question to you guys. Is the reason Peter Capaldi in class to announce that Clara's dead to her students?
Possibly.
And he feels bad, so he kind of like tries to hang out with them a little bit or something?
Because he was close to her a lot, wasn't he? So
not to be morbid, but I just thought of that for a second. She had a huge impact on these kids' lives. And all of a sudden, like, Diddy Pink died.
Trying to learn about her from them. Since he barely remembers her, something probably happens. Okay, there's this girl named Clara. There's all these people who claim that they know her. What if I go back and see these people, and they start telling me everything about her? And
that's right.
And I'm not being rude, they might show him a picture, and he might ignite his memory.
But why don't he just ask the TARDIS?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that'd be the smaller option.
TARDIS, who's Clara? And then it would show
didn't he see her picture at the end of that episode?
Yes.
So, like, honestly,
that
was one of the reasons I didn't like that finale, was because they were like, yeah, he doesn't know who she is, but guess what? Now he kind of knows who she is.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I just would have thought he would have been smart enough just to ask the TARDIS, because the TARDIS has data bank on everybody. In fact, it has video cameras of them too, like when interaction in the TARDIS. So like a recording.
Maybe the TARDIS is keeping it from him because they're the hybrid.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm kind of hoping for Foxes to be the companion. I mean, I'm nothing against the lady, but I don't know. It doesn't have to be too much. I think the problem is they're overthinking it. Like they got this companion this companion does not have to be the savior
Perfect.
of the universe. Okay, she could just be singing in a bar as Foxes, and he just takes her. Hey, let's go. Where something happens, he saves her, and she's the companion. That's it.
Maybe
I'm
his
not.
No,
companion is going to be the universe.
Oh my
like,
god.
That's the next
I'm
step
not being
up.
rude, but I'm not being rude. He could
because
just go in. He could run into an homeless person on the street and just pick him or her.
one thing I've always loved about Doctor Who is that we are actually, looking to this world through the companion's eyes. We're supposed to be able to relate to the companion. And when they've got such a big story and so involved in the universe and the makings of everything that it's like it pulls you out of the story in terms of not being able to relate to the companion. So it'd be cool if they kind of get back to the basics.
You know what? You know what I would do if I was writing the first episode or the Christmas special. I would have River purposely in the episode where she would have the whole adventure with him, and then he sends her to the library, just as like, all right, I spent all these years with you. Now we're on Earth, and now we're wherever, and she goes, and the new companion's right there, or something, or introduce new companion with River, or something.
Wow, that'd be cool.
Yeah, just so when you think, because you know what it is, he likes to throw us off. So we're thinking, all right, that's the final thing with River's song. No, have
Yeah.
her as traveling with him.
Yeah. Because, I mean, she said, like, she reminded him after Rory and Amy that, they'll travel alone. And that kind of be her, like, a little push with him to kind of make sure he follows through with that and that he's not alone. If she helps him find the next companion, it'll make him be like, wow, she helped a lot with finding this person. And it might make them more of a because they had that start with River helping them. So, yeah, it'd be kind of cool.
What about you, Chris? Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, like.
What about you, Chris?
Honestly, at this point, I just want a companion, like you've been saying, who's not some overblown, like, force of nature or force of the universe in the show. I just want it to be a regular person who becomes a good character through good development, good stories, good interactions with the Doctor and other people, and I want them to become great in their own way, not because they're like this one in a billion like being that can like warp reality or something like that. I want it to just be a regular person because at some point it's going to be like, well, you're not really looking through the eyes of the companion anymore. You're kind of just an outside viewer looking into this fantastic world. And it's like, that's not really how Doctor Who works. It's supposed to be, we're supposed to be the companion with the Doctor.
Yeah.
Not, there's the Doctor, and then there's the real main character of the show. Like, it gets annoying after a while.
I think Chris Chibnall's, the way he sees Doctor is completely different than Moffat. Yeah. I don't think that the companion will be the main thing. I think that the Doctor's going to be the main thing. I think he's going to go back to square one where it's going to show the mystery of the Doctor. Who the hell is he? He's not going to make it like, oh my God, the whole show, the star is the companion. I don't think so.
Yeah, and that gets old, where the companion is like, here, I'm the star. No, you're the ride along.
I never saw it as that in the classic series, and I don't like the way they do it now. Then it's like, oh.
I know what I would like. I know it won't happen, but I would like to Moffat to leave the companion for season 10 and let Chibnall have a fresh companion for him. Let him choose.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, maybe he won't have a companion when he regenerates. So, I mean, that is true. I mean, why would Chris Chibnall be stuck with a companion from Moffat? Maybe he wouldn't want that.
Yeah.
So that's maybe Chris Chibnall should choose the companion.
Yeah.
And let Moffat write for that person.
That sounds like there's a lot of room for something to go wrong by doing that.
Yeah.
Because you'd be picking the actor, but then you would have Moffat molding the character. And then if it's something that Chibnall doesn't like, maybe what he should do is maybe he should write the stuff for the companion. Or something like that. I mean, I know that sounds kind of difficult because you'd be writing into a script, but you know.
More than likely, it's going to be just a companion for that season, and then that's it.
Because I'm not being rude. There's people in the industry which people don't get on with, and Chibnall could be lumbered with someone he doesn't like.
Yeah. Well, maybe this is the perfect time for the Doctor to go back and revisit old companions.
Yeah.
Yes.
The whole season. Yeah. You know, like maybe a couple episodes he's with one companion, with another.
Or you know what?
Sure.
I'm open for that.
And then maybe in the season finale, you have like a grand finale with a whole bunch of companions and whatnot. And then at the end, if he regenerates or something, then the next series you get a new companion, or maybe the new companion is somehow related to him regenerating. Not that they help him regenerate or anything, but maybe they cause him to regenerate or something like that. You know.
They say that there was like a different ending for Time of the Doctor, for when Matt Smith is regenerated, and he saw a lot of people. He saw not just Amy, but he saw River, and she blows him a kiss, and they talk about how it was formed, and then they changed it. They just made it simpler with just Amy. But I love that idea. I was like, and then when you say about having all of more companions coming stuff, and then end it with him regenerating with all the people that he's been visiting with or seeing again. And it would be kind of like that, but not just him imagining it, but them actually being real, and them all seeing him regenerate and stuff and being there.
Like maybe the first person, like maybe at the end of the episode, he regenerates. It doesn't just right there. Maybe they reveal. I would love to see them do this. Like they don't tell us who the next Doctor's going to be until the episode comes out. Yeah. And then they walk out of the TARDIS, and they meet their new companion, whoever they are. And
how about this?
That would be pretty. I think that'd be exciting.
He's battling another Time Lord, and you see, only thing you see is the regeneration energy. So when the person that steps forward, maybe 2 or 3 episodes, it's debating, okay, is this the Doctor or is this the person who he was battling? And then it's revealed whichever way.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Because
I'm going to predict a regeneration episode. The companion's going to leave, and he's going to regenerate in front of Osgood. And Kate Stewart, or just Osgood, and I'll tell you why. Okay? One, Kate Stewart's going to obviously be part of the show, whoever is the showrunner. Okay? Because the Brigadier's daughter. So that's a safe bet where you can't have Bastra, Jenny, and Strax, because that's kind of Moffat's thing.
Yeah.
So, and he did that already. So the safe bet is that if he doesn't have a companion, he's going to regenerate in front of like Kate Stewart and Osgood, or just Osgood, and then they could have a new companion, or Osgood could be joining in, or whatever. But it could be maybe he faces off against the Minister of War in the final episode that he has to regenerate. What, Gloria?
You want Osgood as a companion? I can't help it.
I love Osgood, man.
I would love her to be a companion. That would be cool.
They should just have a villain wipe out all the Zygons where there's no Zygons on Earth, and that whole thing is done. And then Osgood could just drop, because I'm just,
There is something that they should do, that Chibnall should do, that I think would be really, really beneficial to the show and to the story. I think that after that whole thing that happened with the Zygons and with UNIT basically getting completely annihilated, I think it would be cool to see UNIT start to get built up again, but they start to get a little too, like,
militaristic,
monger-like. There we go. Okay, and you have maybe one of the new recruits be like, "This is not what I thought UNIT was going to be like," and the doctor sees all of this happening, and he's trying to stop it, but he can't or whatnot. And this new recruit kind of catches the doctor's eye, and he's like, you're not like what this new unit is becoming. Maybe you should travel with me. Or they say, can I travel with you, or something like that. They impress him somehow or whatnot. And then you find out that the reason unit is becoming like this is because there's a new leader, and there's like a new representative in the government or whatnot who's controlling unit or influencing unit, and it turns out to be this Minister of War. And you kind of have unit becoming the villain, except they're not really the villain, they're just being influenced by this individual because they have so much power over unit. And you kind of have the doctor have like a crisis where he's like, I'm basically fighting the Earth, but do they really know that they're fighting me back because of this person?
That would be a cool change of him going against the Earth.
Yeah, I think that would be interesting to see.
Doing something like Inferno, where unit is more militaristic and...
Right, and this would be perfect because maybe he'd be like, you know what? Maybe I should stay away from the Earth for a little while, and then we get more episodes off planet.
Yes. Yes. That's what I want.
That would be fan-freaking-tastic. And then you know what you do? This new companion, when they leave, they become one of the heads of unit.
Right.
And they try to establish it back to the way it was before the Minister of War. Chibnall, we just wrote your 3 seasons for you.
Right.
Get to work.
You know what I'm for? I'm still for somehow throwing a little comedy into it. How I said I would love to have, like, let's say Seth Rogen or James Franco, like, screwing around. So what I would do is I would have them as scientists on Earth with the SETI program, and the doctor already made an announcement he's not going to go back to Earth, whatever, right? That they send a probe into space to communicate with aliens, and they're drunk, and they basically threaten wherever the message goes out as like a threat, and you have a whole armada ready to blow up the Earth because Seth Rogen and James Franco said something, and the doctor has to come back to Earth to help the Earth because they screwed up. That would be like the perfect comedy.
That's funny, yeah.
That'd be great.
They gotta throw a little different variety into Doctor Who a little bit. No, like, I'm going to sleep no more. Shut up. Nonsense.
You know what I think it's time for?
Or stuff.
Hold on, right.
I think it's time for Peter Jackson to get a 2-parter.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's time.
Yes. Absolutely.
Okay.
I want a multi-master friggin' story. I want John Sim. I want Michelle Gomez. I want maybe a master in between. I want, maybe Charles Dance will be master. I want them all together on camera.
Yeah.
All right.
You see me doing
You're saying, Peter Capaldi best not I'm dressing up in no more hoodies.
What'd you say, Ray?
I said, Peter Capaldi best not be dressing up in any more hoodies.
Hoodies. Yeah.
That's just ridiculous. What are you trying to do? Mixing with a younger ethnic group. I'm going to the hood now.
No pajamas, because the pajamas didn't work. The whole season he's in pajamas, and And the one episode he's in the damn suit, and she's like, "You always wear that." I'm like, "Where? Where? Where did we wear? What was this? When did he wear that?"
Clara's tripping. What?
Yeah.
I was saying to myself, like, "You're already dead," and he had that in freaking heaven. So what are you talking about? Where did he get that suit?
Did he steal it?
Yes.
The guy's in pajamas the whole friggin' season.
He done a buster.
That would be a great little comedy thing. Would be like if he's walking around the street or something in hopefully one of the few episodes where he's on Earth, and like he's walking around and like every time he hears a raven, he's like, "Shut up, you bastards! You killed Clara!"
Yeah.
They should make a character. I know they won't because of DC.
I'm still pissed about that.
Yeah, so am I.
That was that's lazy writing.
Still pissed about Face the Raven. Still pissed. Oh,
I was going to say they should do a character similar to DC's The Joker in Doctor Who as a Time Lord.
Well, they sort of did. It was the Valyard, but I'm still waiting for the Valyard to come around.
they gotta bring him back too.
I'm starting to think that that's gonna be like a pipe dream. Like,
Yeah.
we're never gonna see him or Omega. Well, we can't see Omega.
Yeah,
So.
we can't. We have a better
Because
chance
they
of seeing the
haven't
Doctor as
got,
a female than seeing the Valyard.
Make it happen, Chibnall!
I tell you, the Doctor's gonna be like, it's gonna be like Twilight meets Doctor Who. That's what it's
Oh,
gonna be.
then that's good. Goodbye, Doctor Who.
He's gonna have like a 6-pack, and he's gonna be like 20 years old. It's gonna be like all crazy shit. People are gonna be twirling their hair and curling their hair. It's gonna be nuts. This Doctor. So, all right.
Oh no.
Silence.
No?
Speaking of twirling their
Silence will fall.
I
No
know, Joey's already silent.
No comments from the peanut gallery. All right. On that note, that's it.
We've
We're
dropped our
done.
bombshell. We've dropped our bombshell.
We're done. Take care. Bye for now.